Tiling is easy and enjoyable, but it also can be dangerous. By following a few simple precautions, you can prevent injuries. The first rule when working with tile is always to wear eye protection when you're cutting. Select glasses or goggles that shield your eyes and hug the side of your head. Flying debris is quite common when you're using tools, including tile nippers, which can unexpectedly send tiny slivers of sharp tile flying in all directions, power saws, including wet saws, circular saws, grout saws, and rotary cutters. In these cases, ear protection is also a good idea. If you're cutting lots of tile, a wet saw can help make the job easier. Here are a few tips to help keep you safe. Disconnect the saw whenever you're checking or changing blades. Regularly check the blade for damage. It should be flat with no cracks and no sections of the rim missing. A wet saw is great for curve cutting, but it also can be dangerous. Unlike normal cuts where the tile sits flat and firm on the saw table, hold the tile in your hands to make a curved cut. If the blade gets pinched in the kerf, the tile could be yanked out of your hands or parts of the cutting rim could break off. For stability, rest the heels of your hands on the saw table. When you're tiling, there may be times when you need to work around water and electricity. Maybe you're tiling around the shower controls in a bathroom or an electrical outlet in the kitchen. Play it safe. If you're working in or around an outlet or switch, shut off the power before you begin. Turn off the electricity to the room or outlet at the main service panel. Then use a tester to be sure the power really is off. Make sure everyone in the household knows not to turn the power back on while you're working. If necessary, post a sign on the service panel, or lock it if possible. If you need to remove or move a fixture like a sink or a toilet, turn off the water supply valves. If you're removing a sink, turn off the water supply valves to both the hot and cold water faucets. And if there isn't any shutoff valve at the fixture, close your home's main shutoff valve.
Homeowners use ceramic tile everywhere because it's beautiful, it lasts forever, and it's easy to maintain. And since it's almost impervious to water, it's a natural choice for bathrooms, kitchens, and entryways. Unfortunately, wet, slippery tile is also extremely dangerous. If you're putting tile in an area where slipping might be a problem, here are some things to look for. Rough, naturally textured stone tiles such as slate and unpolished granite. Unglazed or rough-fired clay tiles like quarry and terracotta. Tile with a honed, sandblasted, or split surface, such as limestone. One way to make ceramic tile in wet areas more slip-resistant is to use very small tiles, like mosaics. The additional grout lines help provide more traction. There also are special chemical coatings available that can be applied to tile to make it more slip-resistant.